All right, we made it. Sorry guys, had a little technical difficulty to start this thing off. Not sure what the hell that's all about. Well, I think I know what it's about. I don't like the YouTube beta version. But here we are. Regardless, we're back in. We got this thing cranked up, and we've got the biggest series of the year so far for the Braves. We've known this for a while. 4 against the Nationals. 4 against the Nationals. The Braves are up 7 on them right now. 7 games up on Washington. And Max Fried already has 2 outs in the first inning. So it is Fried with his 15-4 record. 4.05 ERA and 142 innings pitched coming into this one. And then Steven Strasburg, his mound opponent and a Cy Young candidate this year. Strasburg 16-5, a 3.47 ERA, and he's got a lot more innings logged than Fried, that is. Strasburg has 179 innings pitched, so he's having a monster year. You know, we all thought this was the pitcher he could be when he came up about 10 years ago. And by the way, there's an infield single for Rendon. He's on first with 2 outs. All right, Flat Earth is back in. I'm glad you didn't fall off, man. God knows what would happen if somebody fell off the edge. So, sorry we had to delete that last YouTube stream and start a new one. I don't know if it was a stream key issue, whatever. We are here. It is a big sports night. Not only do we have this going on, but the NFL opening night is tonight. We'll keep you updated on that. And if you're a Falcons fan, how about this drama? Julio Jones still is not signed yet. Still does not have his new deal yet in place, so will he play Sunday? I hope so. And so here is Juan Soto, left fielder for the Nationals, 299 average, 32 home runs, 98 ribbies. This guy is a legit slugger. Count on Soto. Hope your Thursday was a good one. This week has flown by. Monday, holiday. Felt like Monday on a Tuesday. That's always a good thing. McCann channeling his best Tyler Flowers pass ball impersonation right there. Don't want to see that. Oh, I forgot that the music was on. Sorry, guys. Thanks for that. Thanks for that reminder. Now we're officially on board. Yeah, thanks, Sean Benfield, for that reminder. I cannot hear the music because I don't have any headphones in. I guess I could, put some in if I wanted to. Check our sound here. Oh yeah, sounding great now. The music is off. Here comes the 2-2 pitch to Soto. It's fouled out of play. So on that pass ball, runner moved over to second. Welcome in Joshua Mashburn. Thanks for being in. Thanks for joining us in the dugout. Here's the 2-2 pitch to Soto. It is inside. So Fried has that great record, 15-4. ERA is so-so, not bad. 4.05 is not bad in today's big leagues, but he hasn't really eaten the innings that we want to see. Love to see him go 7 if possible tonight. So here's the 3-2 pitch to Soto. The runner steps out. Lots of great pitching matches coming up this weekend. Probably none better than the Sunday game. That is Soroka versus Max Scherzer. Oh, wow. He could not check his swing. He did not check his swing. And he is out on strikes, is Juan Soto. He's pissed. He's thrown his batting gloves and his helmets and having a word with the ump. But that'll do it for Washington, and they do not score in the top of the first. We head to the bottom of the inning. It is Braves Nationals in a very key series, and it is scoreless after a half inning. We will be right back. All right, it is Acuna time in Atlanta. Career versus the Braves. Strasburg 14-11 with a 4.06 ERA. Not exactly ownership, but he does have the slight edge. However, this year he is 3-0 in 3 starts against Atlanta. And this is arguably his best season in the bigs so far. I'd say this is probably about his 10th season in the league. He came in, I remember when he came in the league, he was extremely hyped. You know, and he still throws that gas. Welcome in James Mitch. Welcome into the dugout. First pitch is fouled back by Acuna. So the Braves, 86-54, 32 games above 500 as we come into today's play. 7 up on the Nationals. And then Washington is 78-60. And they have a 3-game advantage in the wild card standings. Acuna starts us off with a base hit into left field. So he's on first with nobody out. And here's Ozzy stepping into the box. Make sure to hit that like button if it's your first time in. We would appreciate it if you would subscribe. That would be dope. We bring you all kinds of Atlanta reaction, including Braves, including Falcons. And that game is coming up Sunday. Can't wait to bring that to you right here. And hopefully by that time, Julio Jones will have a new deal. Ball gets away on the throw to first. Oh, and it bounced back so quickly, Acuna had to scoot back to first. He's lucky he didn't get tagged out. That caromed right against the dugout wall and bounced right back to Kendrick at first. Runner going, pitches the ball, throw is off target. Acuna has stolen a base. So how many is that on the year for Acuna? Let's see the stat, damn it. Okay, there it is, 34. That is 34 for Acuna this year. And welcome in Avery. Acuna got a single and a stolen base. And it's now 2-1 on Ozzy Albies. Braves trying to cash in a first inning run. We hope to see Bone Crusher a little bit later this evening. And welcome in Jacob Fielder. It is now 2-2 on Ozzy. Packers Bears kickoff around 8:30, I think. We'll check that score every so often. And all the scores around the big leagues. Here is the 2-2 pitch to Ozzy. It's outside, 3-2. All right, Mark Lane going dove hunting down in South Georgia. Hope that goes well for you. Here's the payoff. That one is put into play. It's going to fall in. Little duck snort. Little bloop hit. Here comes Acuna around a score. And that's a double for Ozzy. A little bloop double. And the Braves are up 1-0. Just like that. Welcome in Rutherford. Glad to have you along. Go Braves. Chop on. And Acuna wasn't worried at all that that ball was going to be caught. He's taken off the whole time like there's 2 outs. And it paid off. And it's Freddie's turn. Batting even 300. 38th double for Ozzy, and the 78th run batted in. And it is now 1-1 to Freddie. The 1-1 pitch. Turn inside out. That one's going to fall in. And another run scores. It's 2-0. RBI Freddie. Another kind of weak hit, weak line drive that fell in the right place. And I think that's 115 RBIs for Freddie. We'll check that. And I believe that's correct. 115 driven in. And that's the major league lead for Freddie. And welcome in Daryl. Daryl Slaymaker, Braves and Falcons fan. Braves and Falcons fan from PA. Welcome on board. Here's Josh Donaldson. Still nobody out. Josh, 262, 35. Check that, 34 home runs for him. Okay, Josh, thanks. Yeah, I was off by a half hour. And speaking of Falcons fans, yes, Sunday, 1 p.m. Eastern, I will be live reacting to Falcons v. Vikings. And Donaldson is the first out of the inning. He's thrown out at first. Freddie's able to advance to second with 1 out. And if you're a Falcons fan, you know that Julio Jones does not have a contract yet, which could put his playing Sunday in jeopardy. Here's McCann, 260, 10 home runs, 39 RBIs. One and one now to McCann. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That's a ball. Tomorrow night, Dallas Keuchel versus Patrick Corbin. Saturday, Julio Teheran against Joe Ross. And then Sunday, that big pitchers duel between Soroka and Max Scherzer. Strike 2 to McCann. 20 pitches so far for Strasburg in the first. Anything we can do to get his pitch count up is a good thing. You got to have the feeling that he's going to settle down as this one goes along. So let's try to get as greedy as we can right now. That won't get it done. McCann grounds out to first base. And so with 2 outs, Freddie is at third base. And that's going to send up Dansby, who is batting 6th tonight. Time to get him going again. Hasn't had a home run since he came back from the injured list. 2-0 Braves in the first. And here's the pitch to Dansby Swanson. It's a strike. Couple of runs in on a couple of bloop hits for Atlanta. Strike 2 to Dansby. Here's the 0-2 to Dansby. And that's strike 3. So that'll take care of the Braves in the first, but 2 runs across the plate. And it is 2-0 Good Guys. Very encouraging so far. And now let's see what happens when Fried comes back out to pitch. Let's have a shutdown inning as soon as we come back. You're watching Coast to Coast. My name is A-Bomb. Howie Kendrick leads off. As we are in the top of the second. We'll check some scores around the league in just a little bit. And it's quickly 0-2 on Howie Kendrick. All right, we've got somebody stuck in the Nashville airport. Turner. Hope that doesn't last too long for you. 0-2 pitch is fouled back. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. Fouled away. And we will check some scores, even though really this is the only game of any importance if you're a Braves fan. There really aren't any others because the Phillies and Mets are so far gone now. But we'll check the scores anyway. Pirates have a 5-2 lead over the Marlins. Looks like we might pick up another game on them. What are they, like 37 games out now? And the 1-2 pitch to Kendrick is outside. Rangers and Orioles scoreless after 3. Brewers with a 2-1 lead over the Cubbies. That one's in the second inning. Twins and Red Sox scoreless in the third. And the 2-2 pitch to Kendrick is going to be a base hit in. No, I'm sorry. That one was caught by Matt Joyce on a line. Line drive out. The Reds beat the Phillies in 11 innings, 4-3. So that's another game up on them. Way to go, Reds. We've got some Red fans over here in our dugout, so I know they're happy. The White Sox beat the Indians 7-1. The Tigers beat the Royals 6-4. Cardinals all over the Giants 10-0. And the A's beat the Angels earlier. And here's Kurt Suzuki, and he lines one right to Acuna in center field. Out number 2. And that scoreboard blast brought to you by VHSbarn.ga. That's where you go if you need your old VHS tapes converted into modern media. That's the Bone Crusher side hustle and an ear candy production. So here's Dozier, the 7th place hitter. Glad to have everybody along. We probably understand there's a lot of Dish Network refugees that are still pissed off about that whole thing. And it's 0-2 to Dozier. Nobody on, 2 outs in the second inning. And the 0-2 pitch is low. Another one in the dirt, still one in, or it's now 2-2. Josh likes eye candy. We all like a little bit of that. But this is ear candy that we're talking about over here. Here's another 2-2 pitch to Dozier, and Fried steps off. And here comes the 2-2. Swung on a miss. Another strikeout for Fried. And that's the 1-2-3 inning. So Matt Joyce will lead off as soon as we come back in the bottom of the second. Braves have a 2-0 advantage over the Nationals. Stay tuned. We will be right back. Matt Joyce leads us off in the bottom of the second. 7, 8, and 9 batters for Atlanta. As we know, Matt Joyce has done an admirable job filling in for Markakis. Oh, and 2 count now. The 0-2 pitch. Swung on a miss. Joyce down on strikes. Strasburg's second strikeout tonight. So that brings up none other than Rafael Ortega, batting 8th, and there's ball 1 to him. Ortega, 232, 1 home run. It was a big one. It was that grand slam a couple of weekends ago, and 7 RBIs. The 1-1 is outside. Welcome back, Asia Roberson. And thanks, Joshua, for the clarification there. Okay, then, so we won't bother checking that score for a good 45 minutes. The 3-1 is swung on a miss. Payoff pitch is outside. Ortega's on with a free pass. That is the first walk for Strasburg. Throw over to first. Ortega is back. And Max Fried steps in. 224 average, 3 RBIs, pretty decent. Shows bunt and takes a ball. Another bunt attempt, but he took a strike this time. Another throw to first, runner back again. Ronald Acuna on deck, and here's the pitch to Fried. That's a ball, 2-1. As long as Fried stays out of the double play, that's really all you can ask for. The 2-1, that's ball 3. All right, Joshua, will keep us updated on what happens in that Packers-Bears game that doesn't start for half an hour. And the pitch to Fried, ball 4. Strasburg just walked the pitcher. And we've got a mound visit from the Nationals pitching coach. So Acuna comes up. Runners on first and second with 1 out. Asia Roberson, if you're talking about football season, it starts in about 25 minutes. And that's just one game. The real total season starts on Sunday. Acuna takes strike 1. A 1 pitch. Oh, man. Hit real hard. It was hit so hard that it is going to be an inning-ending double play. Wah, 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 wah. All right, then. But the Braves still have a 2-0 advantage. As we head now to the top of the 3rd inning, you're watching Coast to Coast on a Wednesday night. Check it, a Thursday night. And this is A-Bomb. We'll be right back. Michael Taylor leads off for Washington in the top of the third. 8, 9, and 1 batters coming up for the Nationals, and the pitch is low, ball 1. Make sure to drop us a like while you're here. We would like that. We don't ask for money. We don't ask for donations. But if you can hit up a like and a subscribe, that'll more than make up for any of that. The 1-1 pitch to Taylor. Oh, nice play. Donaldson from his knees throws to first, and he's out. Yes, Donaldson. We've said it time and again. This dude is so much more than a good bat and a rainmaker. He can also bring the leather and flash that when needed. And he did it right there. What a play. Fully extended from his knees. Throws out the runner. Dude can play the hot corner, and here's Strasburg with 1 out. Be careful with him. He had a home run the last time he faced the Braves. Thanks so much, Hugo Vasquez, for checking in. Yeah, I mean, we keep hearing about this Dish Network thing, and it's not anywhere close, apparently, to being resolved. It's now 1-2 on Strasburg. He's 4 for 8 against the Braves this year. Jesus, with 5 RBIs and that 1 home run, but he's a strikeout victim right here. Third for Max, and out number 2 in the third. And so back to the top of the order, and Trey Turner. He's 0 for 1, and he fouls off the first pitch. One and 1 to Turner. Here's the pitch. It is swung on a miss. Nice curveball from Max Fried. The 1-2 pitch. Did he check his swing? Yes, he did. And it's 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swung on a miss on the 96-mile-an-hour inside fastball. That's what I'm talking about. That'll do it for Washington. In the third inning, we head to the bottom half of the third. And it is the Braves 2 and the Nationals nothing. Be right back. We're back. Ozzy Albies leads off the bottom third. Two, 3, and 4 coming up. Chopped off the plate, and that's going to roll foul. It is 0-2. Oh, and 2 now to Ozzy. And I believe Crusher's on board from Winn-Dixie, the Beef People. Big franchise, big grocery franchise that exists in Florida and South Georgia. Used to be all over the place. And there's a ground ball to second. Ozzy is retired. That's out number 1 in the bottom of the third. Here comes Freddie Freeman. Had an RBI last time. Didn't hit it hard, but hit it in the right place. And that was one of the 2 RBIs. Or one of the 2 runs driven in, I should say, by Atlanta tonight. First pitch is outside, ball 1. One and 1 to Freddie. Another ball to Freddie. It's 2-1. Josh Donaldson waits on deck. Two one pitch. Swung on and missed. 2-2 to Freddie. And like we expected, Strasburg has in fact settled down. He's a legit Cy Young candidate. And foul ball. Still 2-2. Here's a 2-2 pitch to Freddie. Outside. The payoff pitch. That is a foul ball. 7:20 Eastern Time, first pitch tomorrow night. And for Saturday night. And then Sunday, it is a matinee at 1:20 Eastern. And we know the Bone Crusher will most likely bring you at least one of those games. And another 3-2 to Freddie. It's another foul ball. Eight pitches so far in this at bat. Three-two pitch again. This one is soft line drive to Rendon over at third, and that's out number 2. So last chance in the third, in the person of Josh Donaldson. All right, Asia Roberson, thanks for that update. We've got the Rays and the Jays tied at 1. And Jays are just glad they're not playing Atlanta anymore. First pitch to Donaldson is outside. All right, now it's apparently a thing when Donaldson comes up for people in the audience, in the stands, to show their umbrellas, bring in an umbrella to support Josh. Yeah, hopefully we can get to the World Series, and then, by that time, everybody in the stands, all the Braves fans will have umbrellas. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That is inside. Braves making Strasburg work. 56 pitches, and we're still in the third. Ball 3. Braves up 7 Up 7 games on the Nationals in first to 3-1. It's inside ball 4, so Donaldson draws a 2-out walk. Donaldson on first. But if the Braves can split this series, that's more than enough. We really just don't want to get swept. You know, even if we just win 1 game out of these 4, that's probably enough. Don't get me wrong. Let's get greedy and sweep these mofos, right? But as long as we don't get swept, we'll be okay. And with 2 outs, McCann steps in. Swings and misses. McCann down 0-2. All right, Mashburn, he lets us know that the NFL season is underway. This is season number 100. And an 0-2 pitch to McCann. Here it is. That is outside. Slow roller over to short, and McCann is thrown out, and the Braves are retired. So that'll do it for the Braves in the 3rd inning. No scoring there, but the good news is that we are up 2-0. And we now head to the 4th inning on a Thursday night. Be right back. All right, Victor Robles leads off for Washington on the 4th. Here's the 1-1 pitch to Robles inside. Almost hit him. Let me check my voicemail. Excuse me. All right. As I expected, that was a junk voicemail. Here's the 2-2 pitch to Robles. And that one is low. Fried hasn't walked anybody so far. And the payoff pitch to Robles. Here it is. It is fouled. Excuse me, that's put in play. And nice catch by Matt Joyce. One out. Welcome in stop motion. Thanks for dropping by. Here's a pitch to Rendon. It is outside. .340 average. I believe that leads the league, if I'm not mistaken. 32 home runs, 114 RBIs. This dude is having a killer season. And he can play some third base. Uh-oh. Fetty Wap. And like his 5 brothers, we always like it when they show up. Bringing likes. Stacking likes. And always appreciative of that crew. Here comes a 2-1 to Rendon. That is a ball. The 3-1 pitch is in there. 3-2. And guys, you might notice Dab Brewer is posting repetitive messages. That's just his thing. That's his shtick. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Ground ball to third. Another nice play by Donaldson. Throws out the runner. 2 out. And it's been a hell of a day for Donaldson over at the hot corner, man. He's had 2 or 3 great plays so far. So, Asia Roberson, who is your team? Who is your favorite team since they're off today? And here's the cleanup man, Soto. Struck out first time up. And if you didn't know, Soto was the runner-up last year to Ronald Acuna in the Rookie of the Year voting. And he's got similar numbers this year to Acuna. Nobody on. 2 outs. Top of the 4th. And the 0-2 pitch is... Ooh, that just missed. That is 1-2. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Nope. Timeout called at the last second. There's a swing and a miss. Strike 3. Soto is retired. So are the Nationals. And that does it for them in the 4th inning. We head to the bottom of the 4th on a Thursday night. The Braves have a 2-0 lead and looking for more. When we come back, more Coast to Coast straight ahead. I'm A-Bomb. Thanks for watching. Here's Dansby leading us off. Bottom of the 4th, Strasburg on the mound. 63 pitches for him. Braves magic number at 17. So if we win tonight, that goes down to 15. The 1-1 pitch from Dansby is foul back. Hopefully the Bone Crusher is getting some groceries at the Winn-Dixie and head back to the bungalow. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Dansby with nobody out. Just missed. So some good pitching matches coming up this weekend. We've got Dallas Keuchel against Patrick Corbin tomorrow. Julio Teheran on Saturday versus Joe Ross. And then perhaps the biggest one of all will be Sunday. Soroka and Max Scherzer go head-to-head. Dansby's going to ground out to third base, and there's out number 1. And then the Braves head to Philly. right after the game Sunday afternoon and start a 3-game series up there. And here's Matt Joyce with 1 out. Fouled away. That's strike 1. Oh, 1 pitch to Joyce. Strike 2. And Mashburn, yeah, the Bears have that great defense. It started last year when they picked up Khalil Mack. 0-2 to Joyce is in the dirt. 1-2. Dab, take a 5-minute timeout. Check back in with us in a bit. It wouldn't be a stream without putting Dab in a 300-second timeout. Okay, Asia Roberson, thanks for that. And the cool thing about those YouTube games is that the at first the pitch to Matt Joyce, it's another foul, still 2-2. The broadcast quality on those YouTube games is unreal. I guess it's coming to you in 4K, whatever it is. It's a hell of a lot better than what my TV screen looks like. It looks a hell of a lot better on a computer monitor. And so Asia lets us know the Braves and Nationals will be coming up on YouTube on Friday, September 13th. Two pitch to Joyce. One is grounded to the first baseman, and he throws over to Strasburg covering first. And that's out number 2. Here's Rafael Ortega. He walked last time up. Nobody on. 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th. Strike 1 to Ortega. Asia Roberson asks, are you superstitious? No, I'm not. Not really. Not much of a superstitious guy. I mean, maybe if I was in sports, I would be, but what do you do when you have like a regular job like me? Like, if I have a really good day at work, am I not supposed to change my underwear for a couple of days? Yeah. Here's the 0-2 pitch to Ortega. Yeah, that would be funny if like people with regular jobs started acting like athletes with their superstitions. You'd have people wearing dirty socks to work, and that just would not go over well in corporate America. So an 0-2 pitch due to Ortega. Here it comes. It is strike 3 swinging. So, Strasburg looking good. We knew he would after that first inning. And we now head to the 5th inning. Braves have a 2-0 lead on the Washington Nationals. Let's step aside, take a quick break. A-Bomb and Coast to Coast will be right back. Don't move. All right, Walking Legend is in. We can now officially start the party. And we appreciate you guys. The Reds beat the Phillies today in 11 innings. We always appreciate that. Even though they're so far out of first, I mean, who would have thunk that? And Braves fans, you know this. The very first series for the Braves this season was a 3-gamer up in Philly. We got swept. It was not looking good. I really wasn't thinking that when we got to this point in the season, they would be buried. Nice play by Dansby. Throws on to first, and there's out number 1. Kendrick grounds out to Dansby, and 1 out. I mean, the Phillies, they spent all that money in the offseason, and they got, God, what's his name? They got injured. The former Pittsburgh center fielder. Can't believe I can't remember his name right now, but he went down to an injury. Here's Kurt Suzuki, by the way, the catcher, former Brave. Had a couple of good years with Atlanta, and he's continuing. I almost wish we still had him. Why did we get Flowers and get rid of Suzuki? I wish we still had Kurt Suzuki. This dude is a hell of a ball player. Bone Crushers at Burger King. Let us know if you try the Impossible Whopper again. I keep meaning to try it. I just haven't pulled the trigger yet. And to be honest, it was because of Bone Crusher's review of the Impossible Whopper. He didn't like it. Right, Andrew McCutchen, thanks, Legend. I mean, they had him and Bryce Harper acquired. And, I mean, they were going to, like, challenge the Dodgers. Here's the 0-2 pitch to Suzuki. Foul ball. We appreciate Dad Brewer to continue to troll us with absolutely useless information, and we'll let him do that for another few minutes. And then probably another timeout coming soon. Yeah, Falcons play Sunday, 1 p.m. Eastern, and I will have that reaction for you right here. Can't wait. The only problem is that a Braves game will be going on at the same time, and we'll see if maybe Bone Crusher can pick up that game. Yeah, Real Muto, the catcher extraordinaire, as well as Gene Segura. All kinds of acquisitions look great on paper, as they say, but they don't play the games on paper. And Suzuki has struck out. That's 5 for Fried. Check it, 6 Ks for Fried. And here is, with 2 outs, coming up to the plate. And batting 7th tonight is Dozier, and he hits one on the first pitch over to Donaldson, who throws to first for out number 3. So we are now headed to the bottom of the 5th. Fried, Acuna, and Ozzy all due up as soon as we come back. We're cruising right through this game. Braves have a 2-0 lead. Thanks for watching Coast to Coast. And Fried leads off here. Fried leading off in the bottom of the 5th, up 2-0. And like Sergeant Gibby was saying, yeah, Fried is not an automatic out. In fact, he walked first time up tonight. Make sure to hit us up with a like if you haven't had time to do that yet. The 0-2 pitch to Fried is low. Acuna and Ozzy Albies to follow. And how about that Antonio Brown situation in Oakland, and what a circus and how out of control that situation is getting. And the 1-2 pitch to Fried is inside. If you didn't hear, the rumors are that he told his general manager, Mike Mayock, Antonio Brown said he was going to punch him in the face. I don't know what context that was said in. I really didn't get the whole story earlier. But that's one of the big stories in the NFL right now. And another one, as Fried is out on strikes, by the way. Another big story, Julio Jones does not have a deal yet, and we've got a game Sunday. I do not want the Falcons to face the Vikings without Julio. So what the hell is going on with that? And are we going to get a deal done at the last minute? Here's Acuna, 1 for 2. Had a single to lead off the game. Yeah, Quino is his name. You're right, Gibby. And he's had like, I don't know, what is it, like 14 home runs in a month? Acuna 1 for 2, got the average at 283, 36 home runs and 92 driven in. He did steal a base earlier. .30 pitch to Acuna. Forget about it. Home run, opposite field blast. Yeah, put that on the board. Solo home run. 37th of the year for Acuna. And it's 3-0 Braves. That is what's up. Opposite field blast from Acuna. Now, he did sit there and kind of admire it for like a half second. You know what happened, when he did that last time, and the ball did not leave the yard. But hey, you know what? Doesn't matter. Who gives a damn if it's actually home run, right? He can sit there and watch it all day. That's what's up. Here's Ozzy Albies. He is 1 for 2 himself. The 1-1 pitch to Ozzy. And that one's going to be hit on a line. Nice catch, center fielder. And that's 2 outs. Welcome in Caleb Roberts. Here's Freddie with nobody on and 2 out. Freddie with 115 RBIs. Batting average .301, 38 home runs. The 0-1 to Freeman is in there. Catches the outside corner. 0-2. Yeah, appreciate that, Legend. Yeah, that's his second time out of the night. Yeah, Dab, take 300 seconds, think about that, and then we'll see you back. We'll see you back after that 300. Okay, Hugo, thanks for that. You know, everybody I talked to. You got it. Huh. Thanks, Google. I didn't ask anything. I must have said okay. Yeah, the Impossible Whopper. I'm glad, Hugo, that you're giving us a heads up on that. I heard the same thing from Bone Crusher. He said it also was tasteless. But then I'm hearing all these people that I work with talk like it's the best damn thing they've ever eaten. Here's the 1-2 to Freeman. Freddie swings and misses, and that'll do it for the Braves in the fifth. But Ronald Acuna Jr. puts up some insurance with an opposite field solo job, and the Braves are up 3-0 on a Thursday night. You're watching Coast to Coast. This is A-Ball. Appreciate you hanging out with us, and we will be right back. Strasburg leading off the top of the sixth. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout, but you got to be a little bit careful. He did hit a home run against the Braves in a previous start. Fried looking good here in the sixth. Only 70 pitches so far, not too shabby. And that's the 7th strikeout for Fried. And that's 2 outs. And like Gibby said, this half inning here has gone by pretty quickly. 2 outs already, and back to top of the lineup with Trey Turner. He's 0 for 2, and he looks at strike one. Oh yeah, thanks. Yeah, I think we did hit 40 for like a second about 5 minutes ago. Let's check that football game. It is still Chicago 3, Green Bay nothing, and we are now at the end of the first quarter. And here's the 0-2 pitch to Turner. And Fried steps off. The 1-2 pitch to Turner is fouled away. And yes, Asia is correct. Yeah. Seinfeld is a big Mets fan. We get it. He's the New York guy. He's allowed to be a fan of the Mets. Better than being a Yankees fan, right? That's where all the front runners go. Here's the 1-2 pitch. And no offense, Asia Roberson. I mean, the Yankees are a great all-time team. Let's not get that twisted. And here's the 1-2 pitch to Trey Turner with 2 outs. Trey Turner calls timeout. Fried kicks and fires. Just a bit low. Here's the 2-2 pitch. It is inside. And the 3-2 pitch is swung on a missed. Swung at ball 4. Awesome. Sauce. Let's head to the bottom of the 6th. Donaldson, McCann, and Dansby are all due up in the inning as soon as we come back for more Coast to Coast. Stay tuned. Here's Josh Donaldson leading off the bottom of the 6th. Two and one count on him. And the umbrellas are back out. That's like going to be a thing now. The 2-1 pitch to Josh is in there. And Joshua tells us that we've got an update. The Packers are on the board. How is the Green Bay quarterback looking tonight? Donaldson fouls one away. How's Aaron Rodgers looking? Here's the 2-2 pitch to Josh. And that's low. That's pitch number 101 for Strasburg. Yeah, I'd probably be rooting. I'd be rooting for the Bears tonight. Aaron Rodgers is a great quarterback, and he has dealt some big pain to Atlanta Falcons fans. I'm talking about the playoffs and whatever year it was, like 2012. The Falcons were the #1 seed and had home field advantage and all that. And then Green Bay comes in and deals a hospital job to the Falcons and then eventually goes on to win the Super Bowl that year. Who's doing tomorrow's game? Asked Seinfeld. That's a good question. We'll see if the Bone Crusher is around. We'll see if he's able to do it. Maybe I'll do it. We'll see. We'll see how I feel tomorrow. We'll see if I want to take up my Friday night doing a Brave stream, and I just might do that. Welcome in Hayden Werner. So we've got a runner on first. Josh Donaldson reached first somehow. How did that happen? Let's see. Okay, he walked. Donaldson walked. And it's 0-2 to McCann with nobody out. Here's the pitch. It's swung and a miss. Strike 3. Donaldson steals second. So 6 strikeout on the night for Strasburg. And Donaldson winds up at second on a steal. That's his 4th of the season. And we've got Bone Crusher back in, giving us a sub count. Nice. Nice job, guys. 265. Appreciate all that. Well, Hayden, we got 2 runs in the first inning off a couple of singles, and then Acuna hit his 37th home run for run number 3. Here's Dansby. He's 0 for 2 and really hasn't done hell of a lot since he's come back off the injured list. He does have an RBI opportunity here. Welcome in, Stover. I think we're going to get 100. 100 wins is my prediction. It certainly wasn't my prediction when the season started. We've got 86 right now, looking for 87 before the night is over. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Dansby. It's a foul ball. Strasburg with 109 pitches. And still in. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Dansby. It is swung on and missed. In the dirt. And that's 7 strikeouts for Strasburg. 2 outs, runner on second. And here's Matt Joyce, 0 for 2. Last chance to get that runner in from second base. Donaldson actually stole second. That's how he got there. Yeah, Hayden, 40 home run, 40 steal season, definitely a very real possibility for Acuna. Marlins have come back on the Pirates and have a 6-5 lead in the 6th inning. Cubbies over the Brewers 4-2 in the 5th. We talked about the Reds beating the Phillies in 11. 4-3 was your final score there. And there's a strike to Joyce. It's 2-1. Here comes the 2-1. That just missed. It's 3-1. Yeah, Stover, I'm going to go with exactly 100. So Braves' final record will be 162. Joyce pops one up. First baseman Kendrick has it for out number 3. So nothing doing for the Braves in the 6th inning. Time to head to the 7th. 2, 3, and 4 hitters are coming up for Washington, and they are down to the Braves. It is 3-0 Atlanta. We'll be right back. We're back for the 7th inning, and Fried is still out. Still pitching. He has 80 pitches even as we get started in the 7th. Here's Victor Robles, 0 for 2. All right, thanks for the Aaron Rodgers stats. How many discount double checks has he rattled off so far? And the 0-2 pitch to Robles is in the dirt. Seinfeld, let's hope no 7th inning curse tonight. He's already got a 1-2 count on Victor Robles. Here comes that pitch. Over to Donaldson, picks it up, throws to first. He's had a hell of a night over the hot corner. So there's one out. Yeah, Seinfeld, you know, the discount double check move. Well, you know, that has been a few years since those commercials came out. The discount double check guy. You know, he does his whole belt thing, whatever. And quickly out number 2, Rendon flies out to Acuna in center. There are 2 outs. How many wins with the Dodgers? Let's say 106. We'll go with 106 for the Dodgers. And Juan Soto is up with nobody on base and 2 outs. That's where you want to face this guy. He's pretty dangerous. And the 1-0 pitch to Soto is coming right up. Fried with 85 pitches. Looking good. Hitting his stride at the right part of the season. And the 2-0 pitch to Soto. Strike 1. It's 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swung on a missed. Bad looking swing from Soto there. And let's see what the Dodgers are doing today. They may be off. I don't see any score for the Dodgers today. Yeah, so they're having an off day today. And here's the 2-2 pitch. Low. Marlins now have a 7-5 lead over the Pirates. Looks like we're not going to gain any ground on Florida. They'll still be, what is it, 35 games out of first? Oh, yeah, I would love to do some Stripers radio. Yeah, that'd be awesome. And that's a swing and miss. Soto is down on strikes. And Fried looking stronger as this game goes along. How about that? So let's head now to the bottom of the 7th. Time to stretch in Atlanta and add a little bit of insurance to this 3-0 lead. Be right back. Okay, to the bottom of the 7th we go. Ortega is leading off. 8th place man for the Braves. Here's the 1-0 pitch. It is outside. One hitter so far for Max Fried. How about that? The 2-0 pitch to Ortega, and welcome back in, Flat Earth. Getting things cranked up in the dugout. I surely hope that Stover does not believe in gravity and that junk science. The Yankees lose. All right, that's always good to hear. Believe it or not, that guy, John Sterling, used to do Braves games way back when. I mean, I was a little kid when he was doing Braves games. And I didn't think he was really all that great. And then years later, you know, I find out he's with the Yankees and does that stupid, Yankees win. Nobody likes that. The only people who think that's entertaining at all would have to be a diehard Yankees fan. And if I was a diehard Yankees fan, I don't think I would like that guy. I think I would wish he would retire as quickly as possible. 2-2 pitch. And speaking of retirements, I guess Marty Brennaman is getting close to his last game. I mean, that's a big deal, I'm sure, up in the Natty. Thanks so much. Stephen Hendricks is in the dugout. Ortega fouls away the 2-2 pitch. Pitcher spot due up next. We'll see who's on deck. Let's see if we can spot the on deck hitter. Is it Fried or somebody else? So Asia Roberson, just quickly, what is your opinion on John Sterling, the announcer? Do you think do you like his style? And Ortega flies out. And he's the first out in the bottom of the 7th. And we've got a new pitcher, by the way. Strasburg is out. Strickland is in. And the Nationals bullpen rank last in just about every important statistical category. You know, Legend, actually what it's going to be, if I am able to pull off the 1,000, it's going to be flossing, all right? I don't know about the worm, but I'll work on my flossing moves. I guess I need to play a little bit of Fortnite, or maybe watch some good videos of that. Here's the 0-1 to Billy Hamilton, who is in fact pinch hitting. So close the book on Fried, and he had a good night. 7 complete. You don't hear that too often. Yeah, Asia, I figured as much. I mean, and that guy, I think he just turned 80 recently. John Sterling, so you probably won't have to deal with him much longer. And just the fact that I might be on camera flossing, I mean, that's... that is a huge visual in itself. And Hamilton flies out to center field. There's 2 outs. So Acuna 2 for 3, single. And a home run. A couple of runs scored. Stolen base. And he's up with nobody on and 2 out. Oh, wow. Bone Crusher said he saw 48 for just a second. Yeah, we're having a good crowd tonight. Obviously, one of the biggest games of the year for the Braves and the Nationals. This whole series is huge. And I guess when you combine that with a Dish Network situation, and so the 1-0 to Acuna is high. Strickland throwing some gas, 97 on the gun. You know, Legend, I'll be honest with you, I don't even know what the worm is. I'll have to look that up. But I might. Let me see what that's all about. Hang on. Oh yeah, no. There is no way in hell that I could even like pull that off, even if I tried the next month and practice every day. I am your typical white guy when it comes to dance moves. And trying to dunk a basketball. And Acuna swings and misses. Strike 3. Side retired. Nothing doing for the Braves in the bottom of the 7th. We head to the top of the 8th. Kendrick, Suzuki, and Dozier all due up next for Washington. Let's hold them right here. We'll be right back to see who's coming out to pitch for the Braves next. Shane Green has come out to pitch the 8th. Been doing great. You know, those 3 relievers we picked up, it's like they did really poor for that first 10 days or so. Ever since then, they've been lights out. Kendrick pops out to Ozzie Albies in short right. Tomorrow night, 7:20 Eastern, Keuchel versus Patrick Corbin. Saturday, Julio Teheran versus Joe Ross. That's another 7:20. And then it's a 1 o'clock, or I should say 1:20 start Sunday. And Mike Soroka versus Max Scherzer. $28,000 plus in the ballpark tonight. And here's Kurt Suzuki, 0 for 2. Packers with a 7-3 lead over Chicago. A minute left in the first half. All right, Jays and Rays tied at 4, according to Asia Roberson. Thank you. 2-1 pitch to Suzuki. Popped up. And Ozzy has that one for out number 2. Wow, Legend, I didn't know Rendon was free agent after this year. He's going to command a huge price tag. Welcome in, Modica. Checking in late. 3-0 score. The Braves are up on the Nationals. Hell of a performance tonight for Max Fried. He went 7 complete with no runs given up. Pitch to Dozier is in there. It's 1-1 on him. Nobody on. 2 outs. Top 8. There's a ball. 2-1 on Dozier. He is 0 for 2 tonight. Two one is a little bit low. Good one, Gibby. Yes. Bone Crusher will be testing the new van. Loaded up with candy for the kids. And there's a walk. Shane Green has walked Dozier, and he's on first with 2 outs. All right, Grande Pomona, yes. Braves country extends to California. We already know this. We've got Modica in here. We've got Mondo. I'm not sure if he showed up tonight, but Cali definitely representing Braves country. Appreciate that. Here's Eaton pinch hitting. Batting 8th. Oh, 1 pitch, fouled away. 1-1. Anybody know who's coming up for the Braves in the bottom of the 8th? I can't remember. One and two now on Eaton. Green stretches, kicks, fires, ball 2. Yep, Braves head to Philadelphia immediately after the Sunday afternoon game on the Delta Charter. The 2-2 pitch is in there. Called strike 3. Shane Green is out of the inning. Nothing doing for Washington. Last chance for the Braves to add even more. Let's see who's coming up next. We will let you know as soon as we come back on Coast to Coast. Braves up 3-0. And here we go. Here's Ozzie Albies leading off. Base hit, center field. And Washington has a new pitcher. Let's see if I can give you his name. Yeah, Drew R. Why not? We're going to win 100 games. And the pitch to Freeman is jacked into center, but, oh, just shy of the wall. Out number 1. So here comes Donaldson. Great night fielding for Donaldson. All right, Legend, way to go. Got some football highlights coming over. And make sure to hit Walking Legends channel. He has started to gain a lot of momentum over there as well. Last check, I think it was 61 subs. Lots of good content on Walking Legends YouTube channel. Ethan Walton, what's going on? Here's the 1-1 pitch to Donaldson from Elias, or Elias, the latest Nationals pitcher on the hill. Pitch to Donaldson is in there. Strike 2. Two. Here it is. Strike 3 swinging. Donaldson is out on strikes. And that'll send McCann up to the plate with 2 outs in the 8th. McCann 0 for 3, and he looks at ball 1. Hey, Ethan, I hear you, man. School is so important, so glad you are taking care of job number 1. But we appreciate you hanging out for just a couple of moments while you can. And Danny says the NASCAR boys are headed up to Indy for the Brickyard 400. One pitch to McCann is low. We've beefed up our lighting a little bit. Not sure if anybody noticed that, but you know, what a genius move by me. I decided to put a couple of lamps on the side, and what do you know, it looks better. Three and 1 to Elias, and he steps off the mound, and all the training staff is coming in. It looks like something's wrong with him, maybe a hammy. That's funny, Drew R. Yes, Donaldson definitely has the haircut for a NASCAR driver. The pseudo semi-mullet that he's rocking. And so Elias is exiting the game due to some kind of apparently leg injury. And so we've got a pitching change with 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th inning. We're going to step aside for the warm-up, and it looks like Rodney is coming in to relieve Elias, who is injured. We'll be right back. All right, we're back, and so McCann has a 3-1 count. A new pitcher, Fernando Rodney, deals, and that's a foul ball. It's 3-2 now to McCann. Not sure what happened to Elias, the previous pitcher, but it looked like a hamstring. So 2 outs, runner on second. 3-2 pitch to McCann is fouled back. Coming up in the top of the ninth for Washington, 9, 1, and 2 hitters. Ground ball. Oh, that's going to sneak through for a base hit. And there's your insurance run. Ozzie comes around to score. Single from Brian McCann. 4-0 Braves. Yes. Hell yeah. Big insurance run. So, RBI single for McCann. He's on first with 2 outs, and it's Dansby's turn. Here's Dansby. 0-1 count on him. 0 for 3 tonight. Here's the pitch. It's outside. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Popped up. Short right, and the catch is made, and the Braves are retired in the 8th. But big insurance run goes up on the board. And we now head to the 9th. 9, 1, and 2 batters coming up for Washington, and we'll see who comes in to pitch for Atlanta as Coast to Coast will return right after this. All right, Melanson in. And Asia Roberson asks, does anybody like Marvel movies? I am not. I'm not a comic book movie fan. And here is Melanson, and he deals the first pitch to pinch hitter Parra. Geraldo Parra. 221 average, 7 home runs, 37 driven in for the pinch hitter. And there is ball 2. Here's the 2-0 pitch. It is low. Come on now. And there's a 4-pitch walk. Not how we wanted to start this inning. That's okay, though. We'll get out of this. So that'll bring up Trey Turner. We're back to the top of the order. All right, Flat Earth Prepper is out. See you next time. Yeah, Nats only have 1 hit tonight. How about that? But it's now 2-0 to Turner. Might have to send the bullpen or get the bullpen warmed up. Again, I don't want to do that. All right, Westbrooks, thanks for pointing that out. I'll have to see if I'm hearing some noises in there. I wonder what's going on with that. I'll take a listen here with my earbud. It's now 2-2 to Turner. It is a little bit after 10 o'clock, 10:06 to be specific, on a Thursday night. Braves looking to go 8 up on the Nationals with a win tonight. Runner on first, nobody out. 2-2 count on Trey Turner. And here is the pitch. It is fouled away. Come on, man. Let's get this out. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Ground ball to short. Over to second for 1. On to first. Not in time. Trey Turner is a fast son of a gun, and he beat that one out. But he's on with a fielder's choice, so there's 1 out now. Right on, Westbrooks. Yeah, Murray State. I don't even know where Murray State is. Does anybody know where that college is located? It looks like the Braves are going to challenge this play, but they're going to lose this challenge. Trey Turner was safe at first. Now, you don't blame the Braves for doing this at the end of the game. Might as well use them up. Wow, we've got 50 plus on board. Thanks so much, guys. And if you're here for the first time, go ahead and subscribe. Drop a like for us. We don't ask for a whole hell of a lot around here. Yeah, Atlanta's challenging the play at first. He was clearly safe. They're not going to overturn this. And he, in fact, is ruled safe. And so here's Victor Robles with a runner on first, 1 out. Tenth inning show coming up immediately following out number 3. And thanks again, Grande Pomona. So the first pitch to Robles is a strike. Still 7-3 Packers over the Bears. 13 minutes left in the third quarter from Chicago. Robles hits one well, and that is out of here. Home run. Victor Robles, a 2-run blast, and it's 4-2 Braves. All right, well. Not over quite yet. Still just 1 out. That bites. So, top of the 9th, it is now 4-2 Braves. So, bases cleared. There's 1 out. Melanson still on the mound. For how much longer, we'll see. But he will be pitching here to Rendon, who was a dangerous hitter. There's a strike. It's 1-1. Ball 2, 2-1. Cleanup man on deck. Here's the 2-1 pitch. This one is hit pretty well, but not deep enough. Warning track. And there's 2 outs. Acuna about 3 steps from the wall. Grabs that one. So we've got 2 outs now. Last hope for the Nationals. Juan Soto, he's 0 for 3. 3 strikeouts. Can he wear the golden sombrero before it's all over with? Wow, Asia, thanks for that. Heads up, I did not know that Melanson was a former Yankee. Starts him off with a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Strike 2. Get on your feet, fans. Everybody up at SunTrust. Here's a stretch in the 0-2 pitch in the dirt. 1-2. Legend, we had a 2-run bomb just a moment ago. But the count is now 1-2 with nobody on base. And that one's a little chin music. Pushed him back. 2-2 on Soto. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And that is going to be a base hit. Not over yet. So, tying run comes to the plate in the person of Howie Kendrick. Yeah, it's not over yet. I'm not sure what Westbrook's was seeing there. I had to check my DVR to make sure I wasn't like on, you know, like 5 minutes ago. I'm not. I'm live. And this game still continues. The Braves have not won yet. Two outs, runner on first. Kendrick 0 for 3 tonight. He represents the tying run. Yeah, Westbrook's had me fooled for a second. He had me reaching for my remote. Like, what the hell is going on? The 1-0 pitch. That one catches the inside corner. Kurt Suzuki on deck, and we know what he did the other night in that monster comeback against the Mets. He had a walk-off job in that one. Let's not even go there. The 1-1 pitch. Ooh, that's a nice call. And Juan Soto steals second in the process. All right, let's hope this ends it for real right here. 1-2 count. Runner at second. 2 outs. Atlanta up by 2. Here's the pitch. Gets away, but runner is not able to advance. It's 2-2 on Kendrick. Melanson has been working this inning, 26 pitches already. Braves have double barrel action in the bullpen just in case. And the 2-2 pitch. in the dirt. Full count. Melanson struggling. Kurt Suzuki on deck. He would be the potential winning run if he comes up to bat. Here comes the payoff pitch to Kendrick. Ground ball third. Josh Donaldson throws on to first, and the Braves win the ball game. Yes, the Braves are now 8 games ahead of the Washington Nationals, and that is your final score. Finally, after a couple of near misses and false starts, the Braves are winners tonight. Yes. And the magic number drops to 15 for the Braves. And so now it's time for the 10th inning show, where we go around the league and get a full check of the scoreboard. The Marlins have a 10-5 lead over Pittsburgh. That one's in the 8th inning. Excuse me. The Cubbies up 9-5 over the Brewers. That one's in the 7th. Rays 5, Jays 4 in the 8th inning. We're in the 6th inning in Houston, where the Mariners have a 7-5 lead over the Astros. It's the final from Cincinnati in 11 innings, where the Reds beat the Phillies 4-3. Good job, Redlegs. White Sox beat the Indians 7-1. The Tigers beat the Royals 6-4. The Cardinals blew out San Francisco. Final score 10-0. Also a final from Oakland, where the A's beat the Angels 10-6. It was the Rangers 3, the Orioles 1, and the Twins beat the White Sox 2-1. And from the NFL, Green Bay 7, Chicago 3. 9 minutes left to go in the 3rd there. And speaking of NFL action, I will have that for you Sunday right here as the Falcons take on the Vikings on Sunday, 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Can't wait for that. For now, so long. We're from the ballpark. The Braves beat the Nationals 4-2. This is A-Bomb. Thanks so much for all the likes, subscribes, all the dugout chatter. You guys are awesome. Couldn't do it without you. So we will see you next time right here on Coast to Coast. This is A-Bomb from the ballpark. Like and subscribe on your way out. Final score, Braves 4, Nationals 2. We will see you next time. Good night, America.